So I made a video on this, I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I don't know, I went on like a whole tangent on it and I literally stopped myself mid-video and I was like, what the fuck am I even talking about? But anyways, you see the title. The problem with assuming, bro. Assuming is the biggest way to get let down, bro. Like it's first of all, you should never assume. That's like rule number one, I think, of being like a human being. You should never ever assume. And that's coming from someone who used to assume, but after a while and after a few trials and tribulations, you come to realize like, yo, there's no reason to assume, bro. It's better. You're better off asking, right? And the reason why you shouldn't assume, it's pretty obvious. You like it. You literally get let down so easily once you assume because nine times out of ten, you're assuming for your own benefit. You're assuming for like I don't know how to explain it, but like you're assuming your assumptions are usually pointed in your favor. And when it's pointed in your favor, naturally as like a human, you like you literally don't want to get let down. So with you assuming it kind of leads you to get let down, right? Here's a couple examples, right? Number one, right? In a relationship, first of all, assuming that's probably like it gets horrible if you assume in a relationship because that person gets to hold it over your head. Yeah, you thought this, that, and the third, right? Now, here, peep game, right? I was in a relationship like November of 2023 and we ended in like April of the next year, right? And we were like I really like this girl, so like I had asked her like be my girlfriend like I want to say like twice. She said like she's not really sure because of like doubts. And in my mind, I was thinking, okay, she has doubts about being in a relationship, right? It's not that like, but like she told she said that it was doubts about the relationship, like just like I assumed she's been hurt in the past, so she wants to take it slow, right? Come to find out that is not the case. She wanted to be free and keep me on a leash, you know what I mean? And when I found out, I was very much hurt because that, once again, I assumed, and instead of vetting the source and asking like, hey, like why, like tell me about it, like instead of me asking, I just decided to live in La La Land, and when you live in La La Land while assuming, it's like the worst thing that you can do, bro. It is very bad, right? You shouldn't assume, bro. Like it leaves a lot of room for like letdowns, bro. Like you literally get let down. I don't know how many times I gotta like say it, bro. You literally get let down, bro. Like so much, bro. Another one, bro. I remember I bought my car back in December, and I was like trying to find a way to like not pay New York insurance, and I guess like the easiest way was to like register it in a different state that has like lower insurance costs. So I decided, let me take my black ass to PA, right? I drove 2 hours down there, went to the DMV. They told me that they don't do registrations and whatnot. So I was like, okay, right? I was like, okay, no problem. Then they were like, you gotta go to like a title shop. So I called up the title shop and they tell me that I need a New York City license. I mean, not a New York City license. I need a Pennsylvania license. And I wasn't gonna like do that whole nine, bro. Like, So I decided to drive back home. I literally spent only 30 minutes in Philly. Kid you not, bro. And like, it was a waste of time, bro. Literal waste of time. I did take a piss there, so I left my mark somewhere. But you shouldn't assume, bro. If I had called, asked some people down there, they would have told me, yo, you need a Pennsylvania license. I would not recommend coming down here blindly. But I decided to do it blindly. It wasn't too bad because the drive was pretty cool. Like, you're just literally driving, and I love driving. Love driving. I like, nigga, I would drive, but no, not all day, because that shit gets tiring and boring as well. But like, driving is fun. Driving is very, very fun, especially when you're just like, you're not doing it for like a chore or anything. You're doing it just to genuinely like enjoy it. But you know, it like assuming once again back to assuming. Had I vetted the source, I would not have wasted 4 hours of my life. Time is money. I could have done something within those 4 hours, but instead, I decided let me fuck around and um, waste 2 hours of the day and yeah, drive down there, right? And another thing, right? Thing about people who assume, nine times out of ten, they're very, very miserable, bro. They love to argue because they already have this preconceived notion in their head, and when that preconceived notion gets shot down or it just doesn't work in their favor, they turn it into something bigger than it is, bro. So, once again, another example, right? I was dealing with this girl, I want to say we started dating in like August of 24, then we broke up in like January of 25, right? So, August, right? No. Was it 24? Yeah, it was 24. August the 24th, right? I was just doing shit. But anyways, we were dating cool. Her birthday was somewhere in like December. So she calls me one morning, right? The night before we literally hung out, like we celebrated her birthday, we went out to dinner, nice little thing, I treated her right, you know what I mean? And she had like left her charger like that night at her friend's house or something. I don't know. She lost her charger, I guess. Let's just say that. She lost her charger. So she goes home and the next morning, it's like 11 o'clock, 11:30. She wakes me up. She's like, "Hey, I have a lash appointment today." This is the day of her birthday, by the way, right? She's like, "Oh, I have a lash appointment." Excuse me, and I need you to drive me there. I was like, okay, no problem, right? But when she had called, like I like was literally woken up out my sleep. Like I wasn't planning for this. Like I completely forgot that she wanted me to drive her to her lash appointment. So she called me. She's like, I need you to drive me. I was like, okay, no problem, right? But I was like tired over the phone. It sounded like I was like ready to go back to sleep. But I got up, mustered up, went to go shower. Right. One thing about me, I shower and I leave my phone in the room 9 times out of 10. It's charging. Right. So I go shower, right? Nice shower, I'm still a little bit tired, but I'm like, okay, as long, I just need to eat a little something and I'll be good, right? I'll be on my merry-go way, right? I come out the shower. There is 8 missed phone calls from this girl, and there's like 3 messages. One of the messages being, "You're weird. You really went back to sleep, bro. Bye. You're blocked." She didn't block me, but I call her back, right? I get 8 missed phone calls. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is her problem? So off rip, I'm a little bit irritated, bro. I literally just woke up. I did like it hasn't even been a full hour, bro. Like I didn't like come on, bro. Genuinely, bro. My toothbrush is still wet. like that's how early. Like, come on, bro. So she's like, I call her, right? And she's like, bro, you really went back to sleep, bro? And I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Literally. And then her phone hung up, right? Her phone died. So now I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like her phone is dead. I don't like I know where she lives, but like I like not her physical apartment. Like I always dropped her off and whatnot, right? And then so whatever, I get ready, I'm calling her, it's going straight to voicemail. I'm like, all right, bro, either like so I'm like, okay, her phone is dead. So I I drive to like her apartment, like her building, and I'm just waiting there, like hoping that she comes out, but I don't see it. Then I'm just driving around at this point. Then I'm just like parked up, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna wait for her to call because she'll find a charger and call. So she texts me and tells me to meet her at this freaking store, like this deli. So I get there and I call her. I'm like, yo, come outside. She comes and is fucking livid. She is livid. And I'm like, bro, you're really mad because I was showering? Like, she was then like we're arguing and shit. She's like, bro, like, and mind you, right? I'm at this point, I'm driving her to her driving her somewhere. It wasn't her last appointment, but I was driving her somewhere so she can go get ready. And then I don't know. Her situation was a little bit weird, right? So that like I drive her somewhere and she's like, "Oh, you don't even have to come anymore, bro. Just leave me alone, bro. I'll call an Uber." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not like if I leave, like it's gonna be 10 times worse, bro. It's your birthday." And I like, bro, we're like, mind you, we're in the car, we're arguing. I'm like, "Bro, you're mad because I was showering. Like I was literally getting ready for you. I didn't go back to sleep." She's like, "Yeah, it just feels like you let me down." Once again, you assumed and you got let down, right? So, whatever. I wait down there for like a good, probably like 30, 40 minutes, right? She comes down, right? She comes down and we're driving, right? We're driving in silence, right? No music, no nothing, bro. I'm fucking livid at this point, bro, because you're literally arguing over something that, like, and it's so stupid, bro. Like, yeah, like, bro, I should have left her. I really should have. And I'm explaining to her like, bro, I was in the shower, bro. Like it wasn't like I let you down, bro. I was in the shower getting. If I let you down, I wouldn't be here, bro. What are you talking about? So she's over here yelling and fucking screaming and shit. And bro, once again, insufferable, bro. This girl was literally insufferable, bro. Like that was the main issue, bro. Like insufferable at this time. I don't know how she's doing now, but like, bro, it's just like, nigga, like, and the worst part about it, I apologize. I I apologize, bro. And that was really like now that I think about it, bro, I always get irritated at the fact that I apologize, bro. Cause I should never have apologized. There was nothing for me to apologize about. Genuinely, bro. I there was nothing for me to apologize about. Nothing. I like come on, bro. You got let down. That has nothing to do with me. You got let down because you assumed I went back to bed when in reality I was fucking cleaning my ass trying to get to you, bro. You know? Like, like, and That's the thing with assuming, bro. You assume and you either spread false narratives and it like you end up looking stupid when it gets debunked, or you're just very insufferable and you just want to argue until like shit goes your way. And that is exactly what happened with said girl, bro. Like she argued until it went in her way and she didn't even the worst part about it, she didn't even apologize, bro. So I was the only one. I was looking stupid, bro. I was so irritated, bro. Like, yo, like, son, don't assume, bro. Like, literally, do not assume, bro. Like, that is like, it's horrible, bro. Like, you get let down. I got let down. I got let down. I was let down for like a good 2 weeks, but after those 2 weeks, I was sturdy. I was back outside, nigga. Like, you wouldn't have even known I got my heart broke, right? But like, nigga, don't assume, bro. Like that, like you don't gain anything from assuming, bro. You literally don't. You do not. You do not, bro. Like the most you get, like, and you can assume correctly, right? Like you can assume based off someone's actions, right? That's a different type of thing. But if you're assuming based off like with no basis, you're just assuming just because you've seen like something out of thin air, bro. That like, come on, bro. You don't gain anything out of it. It's like it's really stupid, bro. Side note, I've been reading Malcolm X, right? Very great book. Very, very great book. I feel like every Negro needs to read that book. Genuinely, bro. Really good book. I'm on like page 279. Yeah. I really just been reading, bro. I yeah, I recently picked up this book and I was like, bro, because of the whole LeBron situation, bro, I really need to see what the fuck was he reading that like led him to say the stuff that he said. I guess, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really means a lot to me that you guys even watch it. If you guys don't even like the videos, just just watching it means a lot. Um, but yeah, follow my social medias. They're in the description. I don't know if I'm gonna like clip parts of my videos and add them on TikTok. People tell me to clip it, bro. I genuinely don't know what to clip, bro. You just have to watch the videos, bro. Like that's what I tell people. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.